Take back your power.
Ranked choice voting.
Ranked choice voting allows voters to vote for more than one candidate, ranking their choices in order of preference for offices like governor or lieutenant governor, where there can only be a single winner and there are more than two candidates. Voters can vote for any and all candidates they favor without indirectly helping candidates they do not support. Here's an example of how ranked choice voting works. Voter number 1 votes for Jill as his first preference, Hillary as his second preference, and Gary as his third preference, and chooses not to vote for Donald or Evan. Voter number 2 votes for Gary as her first choice, Donald as her second choice, and Evan as her third choice, and chooses not to vote for Jill or Hillary. Votes are counted in rounds. Ballots are initially counted for each voter's first choice. If a candidate gets a majority of the first choice votes, that candidate is elected. If no candidate has more than half the first choice votes, the last place candidate is eliminated. In this case, Evan would be eliminated. The voters who selected the defeated candidate as a first choice will then have their second choice votes distributed among the remaining candidates. In this case, let's assume the voter who voted for Evan listed Donald as her second choice. If that distribution results in a candidate having more than half the votes, that candidate is elected. If no candidate has more than half the votes, the process is repeated until a candidate does have a majority. In this case, we will assume that both voters who voted for Jill listed Hillary as their second choice. In this example, Hillary now has 50 votes, but needs 51 to win. So we repeat the process again. And we will assume that 3 second choice votes from voters who had Gary as their first choice are split, with Donald getting 2 and Hillary getting 1. Hillary now has a majority and is declared the winner. Ranked choice voting offers several clear advantages over a simple winner-take-all system. There are no spoiler candidates. Voters can support third-party and independent candidates without worrying about indirectly helping a major party candidate they strongly oppose. Voters can vote for all the candidates they support in order of their true preferences without having to worry about how others will vote or who is more or less likely to win. There are no wasted votes. Voters are never faced with a lesser of two evils election. By including more candidates and more political parties, ranked choice voting promotes a wider range of political viewpoints, bringing fresh ideas and making issue-oriented discussions more common. With more candidates in the race, attack ads are less effective. With ranked choice voting, candidates do best when they campaign in a positive manner to win some level of support from as many voters as possible, including those supporting one or more of their opponents. Although the winning candidate may not have been some voters' first choice, the winner will have majority support, not just a plurality. A majority of voters will have voted for the winning candidate. By giving voters more choices and more meaningful choices, ranked choice voting will dramatically increase voter participation.
Ranked choice voting is one of several proposals Government by the People is promoting through the initiative process. To learn more or to join our campaign, visit governmentbythepeople.org.